President Bongbong Marcos and his cabinet are thoroughly reviewing the budget to make sure it conforms to the 1987 Constitution, according to Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin. In a message to reporters on Thursday, December 26, Bersamin says Marcos, along with his cabinet members, are thoroughly reviewing the various items of the General Appropriations Act to make them conform to the Constitution and to ensure that the budget prioritizes the main legacy of the administration. Bersamin adds that the President is most prudent in programming and spending of the government's limited fiscal resources. Bersamin's statement came after several lawmakers called out the budget cuts made for the Department of Education, deeming it as unconstitutional. Article 14, Section 5 of the 1987 Constitution states that the state shall assign the highest budgetary priority to education. However, the Bicameral Conference Committee reduced DepEd's budget to 737 billion pesos, but increased the budget of the Department of Public Works and Highways to 1.113 trillion pesos. Marcos is set to sign the 2025 General Appropriations Act on December 30. The road to Mary Jane Veloso's absolute freedom remains quiet and uncertain, but hopes are still high that she would be granted clemency, according to her legal counsel. In an interview with Radyo 630 on Thursday, December 26, Veloso's legal counsel, attorney Edre Olalia, says that Veloso's case has been quiet since President Bongbong Marcos said that he will consult Veloso's case with legal experts. According to Olalia, international lawyers as well as religious and other progressive groups have chimed in their appeal for Veloso's clemency, but Olalia maintains that the ball is still in the president's hands. Olalia notes that their camp will continue to appeal Veloso's case as they wait for progress from the government on the case. Veloso, a Filipino inmate on death row in Indonesia who spent 14 years in prison for drug trafficking, arrived in the Philippines on December 18. Upon her arrival, she was immediately brought to the Correctional Institution for Women in Mandaluyong City. Olalia says it is still not clear whether Veloso will be transferred to another penal facility. According to Olalia, Veloso will spend 65 days in the Rehabilitation and Diagnostic Center if clemency was not granted, especially the absolute pardon. Olalia then explains that the next hearing of the criminal cases for qualified human trafficking, illegal recruitment and estafa against Veloso's recruiters has been set for February 19, 2025. The cases were filed in the Regional Trial Court of Santo Domingo, Nueva Ecija. He says it would be timely if Veloso would be granted freedom before the next hearing, or at least before her 40th birthday on January 10. The Kanlaon Volcano, which sits between Negros Oriental and Negros Occidental, registered an increase in the emission of sulfur dioxide on Wednesday, December 25, according to Phivolcs. Based on its 24-hour observation bulletin on Thursday, December 26, the volcano spewed a total of 6,014 tons of sulfur dioxide on Wednesday. The emission also generated a plume that reached 400 meters tall and drifted west, west-northwest, and southwest, which was classified as voluminous. Phivolcs also recorded on Wednesday 2 ashing events from the volcano that lasted from 59 to 65 minutes long. The first emission occurred at 11:08 a.m. to 12:07 p.m., while the second one happened at 3:30 p.m. to 4:35 p.m. A total of 25 volcanic earthquakes and 5 volcanic tremors were detected, lasting from 3 to 40 minutes long. The volcano erupted last December 9, producing a voluminous plume that rapidly rose to 3,000 meters above the vent and drifted west-southwest. This prompted the evacuation of thousands of residents from Negros Oriental and Negros Occidental. Kanlaon remains under alert level 3, indicating magmatic unrest, where evacuation from the 6-kilometer radius from the volcano's summit is recommended. Phivolcs reiterates that flying of aircrafts close to the volcano is still prohibited. State volcanologists also warn of possible hazards such as sudden explosive eruption, lava flow, ashfall, rockfall, lahar during heavy rains, and pyroclastic flow.